Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt Bills, and happy Saturday. Another hot day. In here it's just coming up to 29 degrees centigrade, which is 82 degrees Fahrenheit in here, but it's comfortable. But I don't mind it, provided it doesn't reach 110. Right, today I'm going to do the decking. Apart from this part here, this one here, I'm leaving that one off for now. That one I don't need, it's mainly the bow, because this will be getting secured on, but I need to drill some holes according to the instructions, which I'll show you shortly. I think it's for the bow, I'm not sure. No, it's not, I think it's the stern. I didn't mention about, oh hang on a minute. No. Well, it's mainly the stern we need. And I need photo etch parts. So what I'm going to do, I'll get the photo etch parts on after I've drilled the holes into the deck, and it's the ZD sprue. So with that said, and I'll have this turned round, let's make a start. Right guys, this is the deck that I need. Big piece. And let's get this instruction manual again. Now it's telling us to make 2 holes here. Which is here. I hope, but it's not telling us to make any holes with these 3 here, so I'm not doing that. Now this part, I'll just zoom in. Bring it down again and like that. I think that'll have to go underneath there. Oh. I'm not sure if we need these, to be honest, because I thought we did. Well, the country instructions are not there, so if that was, well, right, yeah, they do need them. It's for the deck to rest on. So how the hell do you get these in here? Well, let's cut part of it off, because this needs to rest in here. Bugger. I may have to undo these screws. And that's too big. I haven't got a screwdriver small enough. Might we have a problem? Right, so let's just try this deck, because I want to see if this this deck sits on them, rests on them. And this deck will go under there. I'll just zoom out a bit. So this, that's how long this is to go underneath this deck, under here. Because this has got to rest on these here. I am at a loss, because once I get this in, it's never coming out, because I've got two side bulkheads to go in here. Unless I cut a part of that off, so I've still got enough room, well, enough sticking out to rest the main deck on. So I've got no option here now. I didn't want to do that, but I need to get this in here. So that's got to go down there. Underneath. That's it. Right, something else is stopping it. Thought so. Another one of them. Right, as long as it's underneath that, I'm happy. There we go. Brilliant. Now just have a look at this. Make sure it still sits on that. Yeah. It still sits on the... But then again, it's not even touching them. So I didn't really need them. Right, at least I've got it on. That's the main thing. Because I've got like bulkheads to go here, either side, but they'll need painting. So I can glue this on and use masking tape to hold it in place. So the glue I might use is the quick setting. That was a bit of a struggle, to be honest with you. Because this is going to be a static model anyway. So I'll just hold that. It seems to be holding. There we go. This is huge. And I'll get some glue down here, because I've got another deck to go on top of this. Right. I'm not putting them bulkheads on because, like I said, they'll need painting. Right, so that's the first deck glued on. Now I need to find my glasses. So what actually I'm going to have to do is glue it down here as well, just realised. It's supposed to be quick setting, and I don't think it's any good. All I think it's good for is smelling. Right. Let's go all the way down there. Hold that. I might have to use extra thin for this. Yeah, I'm going to use extra thin. That's not very good. Everywhere else is held. Right. Okay. I'm still unsure about these. Strange. Right, so with that on, we need photo etch to come down here and down here. So E7s will be going at either side. No, yeah, don't think we need that, but I'm leaving it on. E7s either side, and E11, 12 and 2 inside here. So I need photo etch E fret, wherever I've put them. Yeah, so I want E fret, F, G, 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 H, E. First time opening this. This is going to be fun. I'll show you what I need. These here. So you can see them clearly. E7. Which are these long ones here. Now this is going to be fun getting them off. Yeah, I'm going to have to bend them over. These will need bending, so I'm going to have to take the backing off here as well, because I don't want them damaged when I take them off. So I'm going to do one at a time. C, E7. I think these are the rails for the aircraft. Trying to pick them up is unbelievable. Right, now then. because you've got the markers inside there, which goes check. That's not right. Right. Well, so how the hell I'm going to bend it? I haven't got a bender long enough. Only these. Just don't know how I'm going to do this. Right, I'll try this. No. Getting there slowly. Right. Right. Okay. So I'll put a blob there and hold this down if I can. I don't think it'll be straight, to be honest with you, but I'll do my very best. Okay, then the next one. And the next. I'll use these for now. Oh no, they're all good. Makes a change to start on the deck. So I've been doing the superstructure for a while. I suppose, I mean, it may be a bit bent in places, but at least it's going in where I need it to go. So I'll do this one and then I'll do the other 3. And then when we get to the ones in the middle, then I'll show you how I do that. The paint seems to have gone off here. Should have done. Might have give that another spray and cover that red up so I don't catch the red. Very weird. So maybe on now 30 minutes. Soon passes by. I think most of the time was trying to get this in here. And I think it's drinky poos tonight. Have a nice glass, half a glass of roast coffee flavoured Kraken. I've had that for ages. Getting warm in here now, and I put my fan in the other shed because I thought the temperature was dropping. That one. There we go. Right, that's 1 of 3 on now. So what I'll do, I'll pause the camera and get the other 3 on, so bear with me a moment. Right guys, they're done. I'm just starting the one in the middle now. I just thought I'd make a start to get it in place. Was a bit difficult to get this in because I had to rest the torch on top of it for it to go in. Now this They'll be branching off there, but the marker is not in the right place unless it goes here and the other one sets off that way. Yeah, I think it does. So have a look. Well, according to instructions, it goes that way, but it won't fit. So I'm going to do it this way instead and hope for the best. Because I need 2 to go that way and 2 to go this way. Right, so the one that's going that way will be E12 going that way and E11 that way. So I'll get E11, which is on the outside, and I hope this is right. What time are we on? 36. E11. I mean, if I have to, I might have to pause again. You know, I could murder a pint of nice cold John Smith's. Now I don't use that photo etch bender for these. I found an easier way. Thumb and fingers. Just get my nail on the edge here and just slightly bend it. Bit fiddly, but it's a lot easier. Now I'll just bend it like that. It may be crooked, bent, but as soon as it goes on in there, it'll be straight. As you can see how bent that is. If you can hear that music, that's coming from Earl & Baths. They've got a festival on called Earl & Live. We have it every year. This is the 10th year. See, I have never been to one. So that'll be going like that. So right, let's get it on. Let's get it on. And you're on, get it on. Copyright. I've got a nasty feeling I've gone wrong with that one there. That one should have gone that way. Oh, damn it. So, it should be on the second. No, it shouldn't. No, it's fine. That's right. What am I on about? Well, it's only a model. No planes are going to be there. Well, moving on it, so. Someone's playing the drum bones. I don't think you can see that really. Well, that's how close I can get in. I can't get any closer than that. But at least you can see what's going on. Right. Get that in there. I'll just press that down first. So I'm getting really hungry now. Okay. Not too much on there. Put that there. Put that there. Like so. Whew. I'll tell you something, it does it. Your arm does ache. It's twisted. That's it. I don't like it when it twists round. Where's that other one? There it is. Yes, it says twisted. Twist it back. Okay. Okay guys, what's time we on now? 44 minutes. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the camera, get the rest on, and I'll show you the final result. Okay guys, it's done. I've just done the other side. I'll just bring it over here. Just see if you can zoom in a bit more. No, I can't. So all this photo etch here is done now. I'll just zoom out. bring it over so you can see a bit clearer. And what I'll do, I'll put this back on here. Make sure that's on. Something like that. And I've primed the superstructure. I took all the guns off, as you can see there. That's been primed. And this as well. So what I'll do, put it on here. Not really on properly yet, but I'll sort it out. But that's how she's looking with them on. The ones I did last night, which I've still got to put a couple of things on, and these still need priming. There's this one which will go at the front, and this one that will fit there. So got the small turret here and a small turret at that end as well, and then you've got your main battery, and plus I've got to put some turrets along here, but I can't do that until they've been sprayed and the deck's been sprayed. And then once all the guns are on, I mean, this will need gluing down anyway. Definitely need gluing down. It's a pity I can't screw it on really, but screws would ruin it. But the photo etch is in there now. That's for the aircraft. The other deck, which is this one, which I'll get out. Bit of a mare to get out these bags because it's that tight. This will be fitting on here somehow. That will be going on there like that. It's a pity I don't know how to rig up some lights to go inside there, but there again, you're not going to be able to see anyway. And that's how that's going to look. Quite impressed with this. I really am impressed with this kit. Absolutely brilliant. This is some length. I'll have to get the tape measure and measure it. And also I've got to put a decal on either side of that funnel once that's been sprayed. I think, yeah, there it is. And I thought I lost this. And that decal is that one there. if you can just see that, the white one here, them two, one either side. And I thought I'd lost this decals because these are for the aircraft, and then the name of the ship in Japan. I think it's the name of the ship in Japanese. It's the only thing I can think of is Yamato. And there's numbers here for the planes and the yellow stripes, and I'll be using these flags here as if they're fluttering in the breeze instead of the straight ones. That one and that one. I think that one goes up on the mast, so that's going to be interesting to do. God knows how I'm going to do it unless I put it on the easy line or something, unless it goes on the stern, but it's not really showing you where it goes. But I'll find out. Right, so I'm going to call it for today. Just move that up. Move that up there. I'd say something. It's getting some weight in that now. Really is some weight. Oh, which reminds me, I want to try these propellers. I don't think they'll go on here because I think the Yamato did have 3 blades, because since these won't go on the Enterprise, I'll see if they'll go on here. Which they don't. Pity. See if we can get that out. Without breaking that off. Nope, these will not go on these shafts, so it's the same as the Enterprise. So I might have to drill a bigger hole in the propeller blade. It's a shame really, because I want to use them. And I think this will look nice with the brass ones. And I'm not letting them go to waste. So that's it for today, guys. Wow. 10 to 2. And I started this, I don't know what time, but I did a bit earlier than this. There she is, looking grand. Look even grander when the deck is painted and that deck is glued down. I'm not keeping it that colour because it's darker grey. I think it's a Corey. Better make sure, see how many I've got. Argent grey. Argent grey. I think IJ Imperial Japanese Navy Grey Missouri Arsenal. So I've got 3 of those, well 2.5. 3, 4, 5, 6. XF. Ah, right, no, there's different colours here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the XF87s and 3 of the XF75s, and I think it was the 75 I was using to do the hull. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure, but it could be. Let's have a look at this one. I don't know which one I use now. I think it was a Corey. Yeah, I think it was the Corey. Curie, whatever it's called. Yeah, it was. The XF75, because I've used some of that. So I'm going to stick with that one. And keep the 87s for something else. But the paint's in that top drawer. It's for this. And the paints over there are for the Nelson. But I'm not starting that for a very long time. Very, very long time. But that does look really good. I'm going to have to measure this. I mean, the Enterprise is 4 foot. And the Missouri is over 4 foot. I think it's about 4 foot 2, 4 foot 3 inches, something like that. This could be the same, and yet this ship was bigger than the Iowa class battleships. Heavy tonnage, heavy weapons. What more could you ask for a battleship? Amazing. Yeah, and also, like down there, they've got like the crane here. The crane will lift the plane, drop it down there, and then it'll get reeled into the hangar bay. That's a good idea, having a hangar bay on a battleship. Just the Japanese to invent one. Well, they were ahead of themselves. Well, ahead of anyone, of us anyway. And they still are. This is absolutely amazing. Right, tomorrow there's no videos, but I'm going live with Ron, and well, it's in place of the PPM stream because Lindsay's off for a while, and so Ron's taking his place for a few weeks until Lindsay gets back. So I'll be joining him. So I'm not sure what I'll be doing. I'll probably paint that. Get it done. Paint this, paint the deck, paint around the barbettes. Well, I'll leave the deck. I've got to paint around the barbettes anyway. And then when I come to do the decking, put masking tape around the barbettes so they don't get full of tan paint. Well, that's all I'm doing. Won't take me long to do. Probably give it a couple of coats and paint here as well. And also the bulkheads that are going inside here either side, which I need to find. They're on one of the sprues. I have seen them, so they're safe. Put this away. Right, I'm going to get in and have a cup of tea. I'm gagging. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So until tomorrow guys, on Live with Ron Hessam, you all stay safe, take care, I'll see you then. Bye for now.